but my video got cut off. So at any rate, like I said before, I do not own the complete curriculum package with all the subjects and stuff of the good and the beautiful. However, I do own the language arts and literature part. Not all of it, just level 3 book and level 4 part 1 and part 2, because they're relatively cheap. I think I spent, maybe it was less than $20 for this book. And I can't remember how much the flashcards are, but I want to show you the flashcards as well and show you the inside of the good and the beautiful. Um, level 4. And the good and the beautiful is very, very advanced in my opinion. This is the first time I have ever really looked at this curriculum, and the only reason why I looked at this curriculum is because another homeschool mom asked me about this curriculum. And I'm a person like this. I do not give my opinion based on watching somebody else's videos or going through and reading their website and stuff like that. I give you my honest opinion, and I don't give an opinion on something until I personally have it myself and I look through it so that I can give you an honest, truthful opinion on how I feel about something. I'm not going to give anybody, even though I review stuff, if I don't like it, I'm going to let you know why I don't like it. And then I'm going to let you know, well, maybe you might like it just because it didn't fit for me in my homeschool, it might fit for you in your homeschool. Now, with that being said, I really like this. Now, this is a Christian based curriculum. However, it's not, because your children are going to be getting literature as well as reading and spelling, and they're going to get challenged with this curriculum because the words that they use for level 4, in my opinion, are like 2, 3 grade levels above what an average level 4 curriculum would be. Um, so you have different words and different stuff that you work on and spell reading within the lesson. And another thing that I like about it is that the lessons are not long. Oh, let me see. You can't hardly see the book. Let me move. Let's see. The lessons are not super long. So if you have a child that does not like to set long, this curriculum will be very, very good for them in the fact that the lessons are not so overdone that the child be sitting for hours and hours and hours. It's not like that. So, like for example, let me show you lesson 5. This is lesson 5. This page, and then a little bit of reading. And look at that. And then you're on lesson 6. You said, Andrew Chuck Academy said, are the 7 levels to cover grades 1 through 12? Well, the 7 levels, how can I explain it? She only has 7 levels, and then it goes to high school. She's still working on certain high school um stuff now. I think she's working on I can't remember exactly what she's working on now. I think they're working on math at present. It's not out yet, and they have some things that's going to come out in May and I think in the summer. But her level 7, which I don't own the book copy, but I own the PDF version. Her level 4, in my opinion, is high school level, because the words and what they have to do and the literature that they have to read with it is so advanced that it can, level 7 can easily be high school, ninth grade, 10th grade, depending on what level your child is on. Although she do have some things that's designated for high school. But if you have a child that's, I don't like to say behind, but according to what the standard is for, depending on what state you're in, um, you can easily put a level 7 for, I would even say a level 6. It just depends, because the words are so advanced and the literature is so advanced that your child will be getting way, way, way more into with this particular curriculum than they would in a traditional curriculum. And that's just my opinion. Um, and of course, it does have an answer key with it as well. But once you start level 4, one thing that starts a little bit different when you start getting level 4. When you do level 4, your child will have these geography and grammar cards, flashcards. And those of you who know me know how much I absolutely love flashcards. So usually when you buy your curriculum, you get these. This goes with level 4 through 7. So it has a grammar part and it has a geography part, and your children are supposed to learn a couple of cards, take a couple cards and focus on those cards, and learn those. And as they learn them or master them is the term, as they master the terms or master that concept, they can go on to the next one. And then after maybe a week or two, after they mastered it, then you can go back and review the concepts with them and see that they still remember them. But the cards are made very, very well, very, very thick, very good quality. So the first grammar card talks about what is a noun, and then on the back it said what is a noun. A noun is a word for a person, place, or thing. Just simple stuff, and it goes in harmony with the curriculum, language arts, and literature course book. And it goes through and asks you several different things from what is a noun, pronoun, subject, about capitalization, dependent clauses, independent clauses, conjunctions. The list goes on and on. What's a simple sentence, a compound sentence, dependent clause. It just goes on and on with the various language art concepts. Then you're going to get into your geography aspect of these flashcards. So if you're doing geography, you probably love this just for the geography part of it, because look how many cards it is. So card one, they're going to be focusing on oceans, and it's going to have, so your child's going to be learning about the oceans, and then on the back it's going to tell you whether it's the specific ocean, so they can identify it on the map. And I'm going to use this in conjunction with my world map on the wall. And so they're going to be focusing on the various aspects of the map. And like I said, I'm going to be using this in conjunction with my thinking tree stuff, the good and the beautiful, and my physical world map that I have on the wall. So you're going to be focusing on oceans for a little while until they actually get it, the various different parts. Then when you get into card 5, you're going to notice that you're going to be focusing on certain states. So your child going to have to identify the states, and they're going to work back and forth with these different concepts off and on. And it's various ones that they're going to work with. As you can see, and it has the answer. Let's see, can I just show you a little bit better than what I'm doing? Okay, so you're not just going to be getting stuff dealing in the United States. You're going to, when it starts with card 21, because that's United States from what I noticed. All of these in the beginning are the United States and also the ocean. Start with oceans, then it does the United States. Then after that, you're going to break into different countries, as you can see. Of course, okay, I had it out of order, but this is another of one of the 50 states. So you're going to start branching into various other countries around the world. So your child is going to get exposed to all this. Now, what I'm going to do with these cards, as well as use it with their curriculum, but when they get to these certain cards, we're going to actually look for different documentaries, and maybe I can find some free lap books online for free, and we're going to actually study about their culture, the things that what this country is known for, various things like that. And you're going to be getting like a lot of different things. So it's not just the United States. It's the United States. It's the oceans. It's various different countries around the world that you may not even think about. And then after you get so many countries, then it's going to go back to some stuff dealing with the United States. So you're going to be getting a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it's not all. As soon as they, in my opinion, as soon as they start getting a little bit stagnant or bored, because sometimes kids get bored when they do the same stuff repetitively over and over and over, or studying the same sort of thing. I noticed that the good and the beautiful switch it up a bit. So they may do things focused on the United States for a while, and then all of a sudden they start focusing on other countries around the world. And see, you're going to be getting exposed to a whole lot of different various cultures in different ways. The cards are very, very, very well made. Very thick. They are very durable. That's what I like. So I'm going to be using these with 2 children. You can basically, with the good and the beautiful from level 4 to 7, your child is going to be constantly working with these flashcards throughout that time period. So as you can see, it's a lot. It's very well done. So I want to just show you guys what you can expect if you get the good and the beautiful and you get these flashcards. I love these flashcards. Like, I really, really like them a lot. And this is level 4. This is the level 4 book. So I have level 4 book 1 and 2, and I have the flashcards. I do not have the complete curriculum though on this. You can also get level 1 through 5 for absolutely free. If you go to the Good and the Beautiful website, you can get the PDF version of levels 1 through 5 for free. You just have to copy them yourself or send them to the printer or however you do to get your printing. They do offer all of that for free. So if you're saying, oh, I would like to try this curriculum, but I don't want to buy it or I don't have the money to buy it, if you have a printer and ink, just go to her website and you can actually download it, level 1 through 5 for absolute free. And that includes these flashcards. That includes for level 1 you get those phonics cards. You get all the extra reading, the accompanying, because they have like a companion to go with their curriculum too. So you'll actually get that. And you'll get like some art study stuff in there too. So if you have ink and a printer and some paper, I encourage you to go there, get that free download from level 1 through 5. I'm actually going to be using my computer to actually show them some of the stuff as well. But I wanted to have a hand copy so that I can really, I don't know, it's something about a hand copy that I like more than just looking on the computer all the time, because I don't like looking at computer screens all the time. I don't like my kids looking at them all the time. So I like to have a hand copy, especially when I'm doing a review on something. I like to hold it, look at it. That's just how I am. So for those reasons, that's why I purchased this, so that I can give my honest opinion on this particular curriculum. And thus far, I am very, very pleasantly surprised with this curriculum, and I like it a lot thus far. So we are going to jump right into it. We're going to be using Good and the Beautiful um, towards, I might introduce it to them at the end of this year, but we're going to be using it constantly next year alongside our Thinking Tree journals and our flashcards. And you know how I love unit studies, so I'll be building some unit studies around these as well. So far I really, really like it, but I will have more detail. I will try to give you a little bit of update, maybe halfway in or a third into the curriculum after we work it to let you know exactly how it worked with my children with 2 different learning styles, because I'm very, very curious on how this curriculum is going to work for my son who has high functional autism. He has dyslexia and dysgraphia. Um, and I'm curious how it's going to work with my daughter as well. She doesn't have dyslexia or autism or anything like that. So I'm trying to figure out, will this curriculum work well for both children? So that's what I'm curious about. So I will give you guys an update next school year to let you know whether or not, how I feel about it, whether I feel like this is a good curriculum for, I hate to say special needs, but I say learning disability. That's what I say, because the children are bright. It's just that they learn a different way. And it's not them, it's us. We have to figure out the way that our child learns. And it doesn't make it wrong. So it's just up to us to figure out how they learn. And once we figure that out, they thrive. So I'm curious about how this particular curriculum is going to work. And the Czech Academy want to know, will this be your new core? Yes. I'm looking for a little bit more structure with my children when it's dealing with literature and language arts. So yes, this will be my foundation. However, I am still going to use Thinking Tree literature that I have, language arts stuff as well. But that's going to be more of, I'm going to use it not as a graded assignment from Thinking Tree. It's going to be more of a relaxed freestyle assignment for them, to be more free, non-grading with the Thinking Tree. so they can enjoy themselves, more of a relaxation kind of thing. Whereas this is going to be, oh yeah, when Brain Break books come out, yes, that's going to be my foundation, and just supplement with some of the things with Thinking Tree. Also, I'm going to add in using some of my Thinking Tree core journals with this book as well. Like when it's time for spelling, they can actually fill in these words with their Thinking Tree spelling time. So it's some other things that I'm going to do so I can incorporate Thinking Tree, because I have quite a bit of journals, and I'm going to use those journals, and I'm going to use quite a bit of the creative writing ones to go alongside this language arts one. Oh yeah, Story of the World. We talk about literature now and the Czech Academy. But you know I love Story of the World. That I am ecstatic with my Story of the World curriculum. So I don't see myself changing history anytime soon, because I'm just that, alongside using my history Thinking Tree journals, and my flashcards. I'm not changing that. So that's why I just wanted more literature and language arts, and I wanted less planning for me, so that I can focus more on my children and not so much spending so much time planning all the time. And I know they need extra help with language arts and literature, and that's not particularly my thing. Like literature and language arts. Like I love reading biographies and stuff like that, but the literature aspect, I like certain type of stuff. So I just wanted something that was more planned out and less work for me to do, and I knew that was getting a very good structured curriculum, if that makes sense. Um, and I'm pretty much straight with my science, because Anderson Academy has helped us out with sending us a great box of biology. So I'm pretty much straight with all of that. And where I was lacking was language arts and literature. So I'm super duper excited about having this to fill that puzzle piece that I was missing. So I think that this would be a good curriculum for mostly everyone. The only thing I would say, if you are a secular homeschooler, you may not like it as much. You can skip the parts when it start relating to God. Um, it's not like they do a lot of things about God in this curriculum. It's kind of vague. It's like in reference to. It's not a how to, but it mostly focuses on good morals, and I'm fine with morals from what I see. And then it's just good old fashioned literature throughout the rest. Um, but as of the language arts part of it, I really, really like it a lot. So, let me see what else I want to tell you guys. Um, well, that's pretty much it. I think I had something else I wanted to tell you, but I just forgot. Um, for the most part, I will give you guys an update to let you know exactly what I think about it once we actually start working into this curriculum. Because, you know, sometimes you really, really like a curriculum, and then you start working into it and you realize you don't like it as much as you thought you was going to like it. Right now, I like it a lot, but like I said, everything will come to the forefront when I actually start working the curriculum with both of my kids. And I'm going to get their honest opinion on it, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on it as well. But as of now, I am very, very pleased with it thus far. For the fact that I have to do less planning, I can pick and choose what I want to use, or add in. Um, I really, really like it. So hopefully, I will continue to like it. So again, this is Tina from Lakeshore Academy Ideas. I am really trying to work on this company to allow me to do a giveaway for you guys, but I have to build up my subscribers and views in order for them to send me or send out this curriculum to ones on my YouTube channel for absolutely free. You guys, I am working very, very hard so that I can get this curriculum for a family for absolutely free. Um, I am trying to get sponsorship. This has been one of the companies that I am having one of the most difficult times with getting sponsorship. As of the company in general, they are a very, very good company. And I like them overall. However, I am having a very hard time with them giving me curriculum so I can give out for you guys for free because they want, and I can understand from the business aspect, they want someone with the larger channel or and more views per video. And I can understand that from a marketing standpoint. But sometimes it's the little guy that can get your product out the most, especially when my goal is to help and to help. And I feel like if you have this curriculum, I feel like you will be better able to judge it for yourself. And if you like it, I know how my homeschoolers are. We will buy it if we can sample it and like it. But we're very conscientious of price and budget. So we don't want to spend a certain amount of money and we don't have all the information first because that's a lot of money to put into something. But I can say this about the good and the beautiful. The good and the beautiful, out of all the other curriculums like I have seen, that's very, very popular, their curriculum is not as expensive when you think about it compared to most curriculums. They're not. They're really, really not. And she does give away a lot of things for free. So that is a positive thing that I really, really like about the good and the beautiful as well. So maybe one day in the future, they will allow me to do a giveaway for them. And if they do, you guys, you know, I will give you a heads up, let you guys know, and that will be an amazing giveaway to a wonderful family. So I'm still working on that behind the scenes, but I do have some other great giveaways that's coming up. So stay tuned, watching for my future videos because I have a math curriculum and I have some other stuff that's I worked on and it worked out. So they're gonna do it for free and send it to you guys for free. But I let you know about that a little bit later because I want to wait a little while longer for back to school, just a little bit closer. So you guys, stay tuned for that. And I have some other giveaways that's going on that I think you're gonna love dealing with science that they allow me to do. So some amazing things are happening at Lakeshore Academy Ideas, and I want you to take part in it, and I want you to really benefit and get the word out because by getting the word out, I'll be able to get more sponsorships. And I don't, and by the way, I do, in case you was wondering, I do not get paid for anything that I'm doing. This is done totally voluntarily. I spend my money with shipping out giveaways if the company don't ship them out themselves. That is my money that I usually sacrifice to because I don't have it, but I use the sacrifice because I want to help as many homeschoolers as I can. But my budget is tight, people. So, but anyway, so so I'm just really, really, really trying to work for you guys so that I can get it, but get some stuff for you guys that we normally can't get being a small channel. But it's working out slowly but surely. A lot of little powwows and talks with different companies, but it's coming to the forefront. And I'll keep you in the loop. So you guys have a great day, and I will be on Thinking Tree and Dyslexia Games today at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, giving away an amazing giveaway thanks to Sarah at Thinking Tree. She's allowing me to do that as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that today, and keep your eyes peeled for the giveaway for Dyslexia Games that I'm doing on for my YouTube subscribers. And also I'm working on some science and math and I think some social studies I'm working on for upcoming giveaways for you guys. But I just need to sell off some old curriculum to support me sending out the giveaways for you guys because that's how I support it. I usually my children and I do a little yard sale or something, and then after that I use that money in order to pay for to ship out the giveaways to you guys. So right now we already depleted our funds that we had saved up for giveaways. So now it's time for us to revamp and do some more yard selling so that we can have some more money so that we can send off the giveaways to you guys. So that's why I'm holding off on some of the giveaways now. We're trying to raise more funds so that we can send those giveaways out to you guys ASAP. So you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.